Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Layla and I post nursing school related videos. Today I'm going to be doing a morning routine video for you. It's not really quarantine anymore in Chicago, but also all of my classes are still online, so my mornings are relatively chill at the moment. I have a lot of time to myself and to get myself organized for the day. As you can see, my room is really bright in the mornings, so I haven't even been setting an alarm clock for myself lately. I usually wake up around 8 o'clock naturally, and I kind of just lie in bed like I'm doing here, probably for about a half hour before I actually get up and get the day started. Then I'll go ahead and I'll pick out some comfy clothes to wear for the day. Since I'm home all day, doesn't really matter what I wear. I usually just pick a pair of sweats and a sweater. I honestly don't know why, but I absolutely love brushing my teeth in the morning. It's one of my favorite parts of the morning. It just makes me feel so fresh and ready to start the day. And then I go ahead and wash my face with my Gentle Cleansing Milk by Ren. I get it at Sephora. This and their anti-redness serum has helped my eczema so much. If any of you live in a city with street cleaning, you know how it can ruin your morning routine sometime when you panic and you have to go move your car before you get a ticket. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Wait, okay, I'm editing this and I don't know why I accidentally entered that clip backwards and in slow-mo. I did myself so dirty, but it's funny, so I'm gonna keep it. The first thing I like to put in my body in the mornings is a big glass of water. I really needed to refill my Brita here, obviously, but I was being lazy. Sorry if the lighting is a little weird. I know the light's coming in from the side of my apartment in the morning, but I just don't really care to fix it right now. It is actually the next day. I was filming my morning routine video for you guys yesterday, but I ended up having my parents come over last minute for breakfast, which kind of just threw me off my routine a little bit. And honestly, then I just really wasn't feeling it yesterday. So I wanted to just kind of sit down and chat about that and not lie to you guys and make it seem like I'm still filming the same day, because I could have just kept filming my morning routine today and not really talked about it. Yeah, yesterday after my parents left, I honestly was not productive at all. I just kind of hung out, watched shows, laid on the couch all day, tried to do some homework, really couldn't focus, honestly. Quarantine in Illinois isn't going too hot, and specifically I live in Chicago, so a major city, and there's a lot of talk about closing things back down. I'm a bartender at the moment, so that's really stressful for me, trying to figure out, how I'm gonna pay rent, that kind of thing. So I just kind of wanted to sit down and talk about that a little bit. I was just, I guess, feeling kind of really overwhelmed yesterday. And I have an immediate family member who's newly high risk, so that really limits me as far as like being able to see friends how I was previously, or I really had to be careful. Like, I'm not going to be going to the gym anymore. Not that I was for the past 3 weeks anyways. But it's just like small subtle changes in my life recently that I guess have just kind of thrown me off a little. And if I'm going to have a YouTube channel, I wanted to be honest about that. So I really was not productive yesterday. I guess, yeah, I was just overwhelmed and a little down, and I took a lazy day and was super unhealthy, ate some Taco Bell, which, as a Mexican, that's really embarrassing. But it is what it is. You move on. I always say, like, when something like difficult is going on in your life, you gotta just like sit and wallow in it and feel like crap for a day and cry and don't do anything and throw a pity party. But then you gotta pick yourself up the next day and you gotta keep moving, because that's a really slippery slope, and that's you're just gonna get stuck in it. Been there, done that, not a good time. So back to where I was in my morning routine yesterday, which was got some water. I've been having a lot of issues with bloating lately, so I'm just trying to drink as much water as I can so that I'm not retaining any extra toxins in my body. I think I'm gonna start with some journaling to kind of help me be productive with my day, because I really do not want to have another not productive, just like lounging around feeling bad for myself kind of day. So I'm gonna do some journaling about that, and we'll get back to my morning routine. So yeah, just sorry if I interrupted like the chill vibe of a morning routine, but just wanted to vlog this because it's a real part of my life. So yeah, let's get back to it. So I actually have tons of journals. I prefer writing on actual paper, but I tried out on my iPad today Notability. And so my journal consists of 3 points to review my previous day. I start with what my wins were, what probably wasn't working, and how I can fix it. And then I give myself a little to-do list for the day. So something I actually forgot to mention earlier is that I just got hired at a hospital. I'm very excited about that. I will be working on an ICU step-down unit as a patient care technician. So that's definitely going to help me out with my anxiety about quarantine situation, but that job won't be starting for a couple months from now. Next, I love to start my mornings off with a gentle yoga stretching. I am very much a beginner in yoga. I have no idea what I'm doing, but so far I've been enjoying the little bits I've learned, and hopefully I keep up with it and make it a part of my life. The next thing I'll do is spend a few moments putting myself together so that I feel a little bit more presentable for the day, even though I won't be heading out anywhere. I have terrible eczema, as you can see on my arms, chest, face, neck, everywhere, so I use my steroid ointment on it, and then I'll just use some clear gel on my brows. My eyebrows are crazy. They are very thick, so I have to tame them so that I feel a little bit better about myself throughout the day. I wish that I could say that I do this every morning, but that would be a lie. I try to do it. It does make me feel a lot more accomplished, but I definitely don't get this done every day. Anyways, I made sure I got it done today just to help myself feel a little bit more motivated about having a productive day today. The next thing I'm gonna do is make my breakfast. I love making myself oatmeal in the breakfast. It's such an easy, yummy go-to. You can doctor it up with some spices, some fruits, some protein powder. So it's definitely my go-to breakfast food. I use a 1/3 cup oats, rolled oats. Then I do some oat milk, some cinnamon, a dollop of almond butter, and then I cut up a banana. So once my oatmeal is looking a little funky like this, like starting to thicken up, but I still have some excess milk, I go ahead and add my scoop of vanilla protein. This one is the plant-based protein. It's my first time trying it. It does taste a little earthier than a whey protein, so I'm not sure if I'm a big fan, but it gets the job done. And I just go ahead and mix it all together. I do like my oatmeal to be a thicker consistency. Sorry for my dirty stove. That's really embarrassing, but whatever. While that's finishing up, I go ahead and get my coffee started. And this is the finished product with my iced coffee, a little bit of almond milk. It's so yummy. I love this breakfast, so I'm gonna sit and enjoy this before I get started on homework. Once breakfast is over, I'll get started on homework, and I usually work on this all day until dinner or lunch, depending on how much work I have given myself for the day. I like to work in increments, so I'll usually work on homework for an hour or two, and then I'll take a half-hour break doing something I enjoy. I'll go on a walk or I'll edit videos, and I find that just keeps me a lot more motivated throughout my day and doesn't let me feel burnt out. Other than that is pretty much all I got done in the morning. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys next time.